T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ignition.
Maggie says, good morning, everyone. I hope everybody had an awesome week. And look who's here. It's the boss babe. Yes, we like having two streams going left and right.
Yeah, I'm frozen.
So that we have the nice layout in the windows. So you can see our nice banners at the top and bottom. Hope everybody's doing awesomely today and had a wonderful week. I know we have. It's been a very, very busy week. What did you do today? Today.
Today I just got up.
Yeah, we were up late watching. We were binge watching Sense 8. We finished it, and I don't know. It was awesome. It was really slow getting into. It's on Netflix, but
what's it called again?
Sense 8.
Sense
8. Sense 8. When you say it fast.
Yeah, I don't even want to recommend that show for myself.
Yeah, just don't have your kids around.
I
don't have any young people. There's some pretty kind of very risque scenes. But anyways, we're not here.
Don't talk about that right now.
Let's not talking about that. But you are warned, on the warnings, in terms of.
We are definitely warning you. Please don't watch that with children around.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, especially it starts right from the get-go, from the first one they hook you in. So what do we all have here? Well, good morning. We have lots of people.
We have a lot of people. Traveling Granny, a little bit. Good morning. Good morning, Amanda.
Is Cowgirl here? Well, good morning, Tash.
Is she here?
Yeah, she is.
Good morning, Tash.
Are you working this morning, Tash, or can you come and say hello?
What else have we got here?
Yeah, let's.
Captain Jack, good morning.
Does Captain Jack have pants on this morning?
It's not Captain Jack that doesn't have pants. It's Papa Drew.
Oh, that's right. So sorry. It's like, see.
And of course, Millie. Hi, Millie. I got something out I want to show you from your chat. I don't know if you can see this.
Here, I'll do it on mine.
Maybe do it on your camera.
Yeah, mine's a little clearer.
This is what the Terra Shield looks like. You definitely need that for when you go. It's backwards, but I mean, whatever. It looks like that.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's backwards for me.
Okay.
But you definitely need this. You just put a little bit on your wrist and you rub it in. It keeps the gnats away. I'm not too sure about the flies, but it'll keep the gnats away in the desert. I learned that when when I went to a beading class in Baja.
Not beading. Not beading.
No, not
beading.
Yeah. It's not this kind of beading. It's beading. Yeah, but they recommended it because the gnats were so bad in the class. It was terrible. I mean, I love the heat, but that's one thing about the sand in Baja. It brings out the gnats. So anyway, this is an awesome product and it worked. I don't know if you can see that. You showed it really good, eh, Papa?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So, oh, Millie, I saw you yesterday on a stream. we haven't been really participating on very many streams. We're just so busy trying to get things ready. I've been really busy with work, and the boss babe has been really busy with
The grandbabies and my daughter and went out over there.
so yeah. Hey, so we have, there we go. And who else is here? A little bit crazy. And let me check the guest list because I am not good. A little bit crazy. Lisa. Well, good morning, Lisa. So happy that you could join us. So we did, we're just going to wait a little bit more before we get into the big announcement. But we do have 13 in the room, so I think everybody's here. So let's, I guess the thumbnail kind of gave it away, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it was such a roller coaster ride. There was such a roller coaster ride this week because we posted the live stream, I think last Sunday, and did the thumbnail. And so late last week, we actually resigned ourselves that we were not getting our RV out of Canada and be able to drive through the US. So we went ahead and we booked our airfares. Let me take this off. We actually booked our airline tickets from Regina through Calgary, Alberta, and then directly into Cabo San Lucas or San Jose del Cabo Airport. So it's official. We contacted our, let me get that queued up. 11. So we actually contacted, oh, geez, there's just so much clicking to get things done around here. So we did contact our condo location that we typically stay at. Let me kind of look at some views. So this is kind of some of the pictures. And it's pretty typical. All the units, let's see if we can find that picture. There we go. As you can see, all the units are kind of stacked up. They all, as you're coming down the road, they're all facing the Cabo Arch. So they're facing
the ocean or the bay, I guess.
I guess the harbor, kind of in the bay. The harbor is right over here, and they all face that way.
It's not that close.
It's not that close.
It's that close.
Yeah. This is at ground level, but our view is almost like this. This is second floor, but typically we ask for fourth floor, so we're just a little higher.
Yeah. It's harder to haul the water up. Like we always get water in jugs. It's harder to haul the water up, but it's worth it for the view.
Yeah, that's right. So we're typically on the other side of the building. Let's find, there's another picture I saw here. And this is very typical of the setup.
Yeah, we're on the inside. That's showing out the out.
Yeah, I'm just looking for, we're usually on the right side of the building.
Right.
This is usually where we're at right there. And there is a gym, and they revamped the gym. That's an old picture. And
there is a restaurant.
Where is that view? Anyways, there was one that it showed the whole building from the front.
Going way fast.
I know. I went back
me
up.
Dizzy.
So, anyways, we'll use this one. So we're usually right here.
Yeah.
In building further up. How's that?
Yeah.
We don't know yet. We haven't been assigned our room yet. So that happened, and then Tracy was kind of inquiring through different Facebook groups, and we found out that there is a kind of auto carrier, auto shipper out of Vancouver, and this guy told us that this service could take our vehicle across the border, and then we could fly over and meet our vehicle and then drive down.
Right.
And that was true up until about last week.
Yeah.
When U.S. Customs, U.S. Border Services kind of caught on, and and there was nothing in writing. And that's the thing, is that they're kind of developing this as we go. So there's no clear policy on this. And so they came back. The guy in question came back to me and said, listen, I got some bad news. We cannot do this for snowbirds unless you have a U.S. based address. you know, that you have like a utility bill. So a lot like us going into Mexico. And it was just a little too late for us because we have a way of doing that. Our in-laws have a place down in Arizona. Not our in-laws, sorry. Our kids' parents. So Victor and Amanda's parents have a place in Arizona. And I think they were willing to put us on one of their utility bills, and we could have got a bill. And which would be great too, because then we can get a Verizon plan or
Yeah.
whatever the latest cell phone, US cell phone data plan is the best.
Yeah.
But it was just too late. So then he told us we can still get your RV to Mexico, but it has to travel inbound, which means the wheels do not come off that truck until it's on the Mexican side.
Right.
So he referred us to somebody in San Diego that could do that, that could ship it in bond from the US. But when I contacted them, they said, well, we don't ship to Mexico. And so we would have to, it was getting so complicated, and there was so much risk of us trying to meet up the RV at the
Yeah.
right time in Tijuana. And we just thought that if anything went wrong,
Yeah.
and you know, we're in Tijuana, they don't release the RV, you know, do we get impounded?
Yeah.
Is there a problem with the paperwork? So we just got nervous about it. If these rules were clearer, you know,
If they were clear.
the planner that I am, this would have happened. We would have made this happen. Specifically, we had a couple of people that we could have probably, well, we have two people that we could have got a U.S. address and
Yeah.
get a bill, you know, a
Yeah.
bill in our name.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something for next year in our plans. So we'll definitely do that next year if the same situation occurs. I imagine things will continue to evolve. But for now, we're going to go back to our old life, and we're going to spend time with our, you know, our very good friends in Cabo San Lucas. So,
Yeah.
so we have two businesses that we really, really like in terms of, at least on the bar side. We can't mention them all. We have
Oh, there's so many.
we have lots of friends.
Like we're not. It's not a. It's.
So the Monkey's Business Bar
Mhm.
and the Monkey's Cave location and Santos.
And I want to say what, like, I really like how Millie put it. It's not the like when she was talking about the channels. It's not the channel. It's the people. Well, it's not the bar because we don't drink. It's the people that work there. It's the people that run it.
And the people that come in, the regulars, like we know all the regulars.
Yeah.
And people tend to travel at the same time every year. And we used to typically go in January, and then January, February, and then I started working again. So it was kind of 3 weeks over Christmas and New Year's into January. And so last year we had the first time that we could experience for December to, and I think we left the first week of May. So it was very interesting because we saw the pattern of people travel the same time every year. So we got to meet some people in December, and then the people that come in January, and then the Caboholic Convention brings in a different batch of people. And then obviously also now it relate to the people that were there all the time, that are there all winter. And so we made a bunch of new friends in Todos Santos as we took our Spanish class. We met some new people there.
Yeah, that was awesome because those people were regulars in Todos Santos. They were either they're building or they have built or they had they have roots there now. So it was nice. It meant a lot of nice, and also even taking classes when you're traveling. Take a class. You meet a lot of people that way too, and that was a good experience. Like I took a couple of beading classes. And as Papa said, not this kind of beating. It was beating. So it was fun. Oh, and I also took that painting class of the skull, the skull painting.
Right.
That was, man, I want to do that again.
And I just saw some pictures on that yesterday. I was kind of just going through the raw footage, and I don't know if you saw yesterday, we actually had our premiere finally put out the historic home tour of Todos Santos. It took such a long time to edit. It was very difficult, but I'm really happy how it turned out. And as soon as I got that done, a few days later to recover, yesterday, I was able to edit 2 more videos. So if you want, we could do a quick preview this morning. I have a couple of them queued up. So we have one set up for next Friday and the one for the Friday after that. And we're getting very close to ending the season 3.
Yeah.
We're almost caught up in all our footage. For people that are kind of new to the channel, we winter in southern Baja, just north of Cabo San Lucas on our property. This year, we're actually going to be flying in because we can't get our RV across the U.S., at least not in a way that we feel comfortable. And we have returned from Baja since we've been in Canada since mid-May. We did our 14 days isolation and got out just at the beginning, like June 1st. We were out and about. So we are now in March footage, and there's not that much left. We're at the point where we are leaving Baja because of the My Coronavirus, and we decide to leave early in mid-March, early March, and we head out. And so those are the kind of some of the 2 videos that we did last night. I'm just going to quickly have a look. So the first video for next Friday was moving. I'll just do this. Oh, not that one. Sorry, guys. I'm just there's just so many buttons to click here.
I mentioned classes, and apparently Papa Drew wants to take a cake eating class.
Oh, Papa Drew's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa Drew. Just was wondering, pants or no pants? You know, it's Saturday morning.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable sometimes, but it's cold here. This is why we have to go south. Papa wanted to wear our hoodies today, but he's got the heater going really, really good in here, so I don't need the hoodie this morning.
My feet are cold, so the heater's by my feet. I guess I got no blood going down to my feet.
You're too used to the weather down south. That's why.
Yeah, we did develop a little bit of armor, cold armor. Really, not really. So the video for next Friday is where we decided that we're about to leave, but we wanted to. So we decided to move the camper over. You know, well, here let's listen to what this guy has to say. Let me get that queued up. Lots of clicking to be done here. Let's see, and let me know if the sound is not great or is good. Let's just play it.
Today, we're tearing down the camper.
Hang on. Start over.
Today, we're tearing down the camper, getting it ready to hit the road. For today, we're only going to move it over to the new dolly pads with the new jack pads.
So that's that one. So does anybody want to see it? Anybody want the preview?
Amanda said it's barely cold. Amanda is cold for us.
Wow.
Hey, the leaves have we're at my brother's right now, and in his back RV pad, and he's got hardly any leaves on the back trees here already.
Yeah, we can see.
It's not even October.
Yeah, you go along the alley, and just on the edge of the alley, they're all gathering there by the hedge. So definitely the signs. Starting to see a little bit more ladybugs, trying to find the leaves, basically to go hide under the leaves, and seeing them moving around. So I didn't see the comment. Did Tasha say anything about working or be able to come on?
She said she's up and by her computer. I think I saw that.
Okay, Tasha, I put the link in the chat. If you wanted to come on, that would be awesome. Okay, Amanda and Capital. Are your beautiful daughters Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
So Cowgirl Parking is Natasha, and
Amanda is my daughter.
Yeah,
She lives here.
and Natasha.
She's the one with the grandbabies here.
And the new baby.
Yeah, and the new baby.
And Natasha is my daughter from Edmonton. One of my daughters from Edmonton. Let's see. I have a photo shoot today and was hoping to have leaves on the trees. Well, are there still any left, Tash?
Oh my gosh. Maybe all the trees have lost their leaves there too. Well, they're not all gone. Like, let's be real. There's still lots of leaves on the trees, but they're definitely changing color, which is pretty. Just that it's cold. Well, it's cold this morning. I don't know. Oh, barely. She said barely.
Oh, yeah. That's weird because I come from out east in eastern Canada.
Oh, thanks, Millie. I'm loving it. I love the new baby. I'm getting lots of baby snuggles, Millie. Every time I go there, I gotta grab that kid. He's so tiny. I can't stop talking about it. I know we're talking about something else today, but he's got such tiny little features that it reminds me so much of my son when he was little, Anthony.
Sorry.
He's just adorable. I know he keeps them hopping right now. He's up quite a bit for feeds and all that, but like Amanda said, it'll be a little bit of time, and I tell you, it'll go by so fast, put it that way, that this will be just a memory. So enjoy every little bit, even those sleepless nights.
There we go. So
He did good last night. Vic is still sleeping. Oh, awesome. Oh, is Victor? Maybe he's off today, honey.
I don't know.
We're having a barbecue today, so.
Hey, Tash is in the room. You're good, Tash? Give me a thumbs up.
Oh, you got her up?
Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, so let's bring Tash on.
Yeah, we're celebrating baby's month today. It's his month today.
Is it now?
Yeah, he's a month old. Yay. Hold on.
Ah, there's Natasha. Good morning, Tash.
Good morning.
Oh, is she home?
I am home. I only
So-
work one Saturday a month.
Excellent. One what? One day a week? Did she say?
One Saturday.
I missed that. Oh, one Saturday.
Ah. Well, that's excellent. So you were editing a video yesterday. What do you have planned?
I'm posting a video on a puppy's first groom.
Oh.
Oh. And when do you typically first groom a puppy? Like at what age do you start grooming them?
I recommend, because our shop is so controlled, we don't allow the dogs to interact with each other. I recommend as soon as possible. Usually the vets will recommend after all the shots are up to date. Depending the puppy, though, they have to hit certain weights. Excuse me. Certain weight.
So how is? So anything planned? Anything planned with Sage? Like, are you any plans on different types of training, or are you going anywhere? Any events?
No, we're struggling with ulcers right now.
Oh, what kind of ulcers?
That's a very good question. I don't know. I just know that it's ulcers. So we start today a round of 8-day meds. So we're gonna see if that does anything. So fingers crossed. And then I have to change her diet. So I got a 1-hour call with the vet on diet and nutrition, which was eye-opening to me. You realize you don't know a lot sometimes. Kind of made me feel like a bad horse mom, but oh well, change it now.
Oh.
You're not. You're the most awesome.
I hate that when they do that. You know what? I'll tell you, it's the same as nurses and doctors in the hospital. Sometimes they say stuff. It's like, Why'd you say that?
My vet was very good. I was really impressed. I've never dealt with her before because my regular veterinarian is on mat leave. And she's like, can we talk nutrition or are you going to be offended? And I was like, no, like tell me anything and everything because I've never dealt with ulcers before. Like I know they're there and they cause discomfort, but I don't really know a lot about them in horses. And because I didn't grow up in like a horse family, a family that raised horses, you don't really get the same education on nutrition as you do when you just are involved in a lesson program. So you kind of learn as you go, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And the facility I have her at too has been amazing. And they've helped me a lot with education on ulcers. And they were the ones that were like, sounds like ulcers. You should treat it for ulcers. And talking to the vet's like, yeah, well, we don't know unless we scope her. And that's like hundreds of dollars. But it's not going to hurt her anyway to be treated. Yeah, scoping is like $400 to $500 or something like that.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
Ulcers in the mouth. I'm sorry.
No, it's in the guts. I think. Like it's internal.
Oh, in the gut.
So, yeah, they're more prone to like digestive stuff for ulcers.
Okay, just wanted to say hi to Traveling Granny.
She's got a new grandbaby on the way too.
So you guys, Traveling Granny. So
yeah, Amanda said, put down what Amanda said.
Which one? So the other one?
You got it.
Yeah, that one. There you go.
Oh, Amanda.
Yeah. All kind of beat ourselves
Oh,
up.
we definitely do. We definitely do. Yeah, it is a lot of money to own a horse, right? Like, I mean,
and there's like I learned all about senior feed and navicular when I boarded my girlfriend's horse with Sage when I had the Acreage, and that was eye-opening. But I went to a lot of seminars too. The vet that I go to, they do usually monthly like little intro seminars, and they'll actually have specialists out on top of their vets who speak at it. And it's usually donation based, which is awesome. So when I went, that
is awesome. Yeah, like Amanda said, education is the best. Like, and man, if they're gonna, I take it.
And it's hard because even from vet to vet, they have very different opinions because
I think she froze.
There's so much information and not everything works for a specific animal. So sometimes you have to get creative. So, and it's not to the point where she's in like extreme pain or anything. She's just having little mannerisms.
We're a little laggy on our side. We're getting some lag. So we apologize if we're kind of having breaks here and having some buffering issues this morning. So that's really cool. They offer seminars like that. It is.
It comes like they're there with you with your horse, so that's even better, you know.
Well, good morning, RV Adventure couple. Thank you so much for joining us today. We just announced this morning that we are not traveling by RV across the U.S. to Baja, that we've decided to winterize our unit, which is something we never thought we would do because we are full-time, and we decided to fly into San Jose del Cabo and spend the winter in a condo in Cabo San Lucas, the one that we used to stay at all the time before we went full-time RV life.
Right.
So we haven't really made the big announcement. And so, well, thank you for joining us, RV Adventure, and also Camping Therapy. I am just trying to get everybody's name. So RV Adventure, just want to make sure. RV Adventure couple, Wade and Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Plus their Australian Shepherd, Nova, and Rescue Francesca. Yes, you were here last weekend. Nice,
Yes.
nice
to see you again.
Thank you so much for coming again. Camping Therapy, friends for a while. Thank you so much for showing up. Let me have a quick look. Camping. Do I not have you guys? So just quickly having a look here. I'm sorry, the screen is camping. I thought we had you guys. Okay, putting you on the guest list. So we will check with you again. We'll check out. Sure, that's for you. Seen you many times in the community. So you are
Did
now.
you mention that Minister of Music, Terrence Towers, is here?
That kind of went by. So yes, Terrence.
It went by fast.
Yes,
Terrence.
sorry we missed that. We got into the chat real quick. Good morning, Terrence. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
We said hi to a little bit. We said hi to Sue, Lucky Dog.
Yeah, Millie and James with
Millie and James, they were here right away. Yeah.
And
the
thank you. We always need that. Yeah, we're definitely buffering this morning.
We are. Which I don't know. I don't know why.
So your channel, I thought we did, you know.
I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them.
But
it's not on your.
It's not on our little guest list here.
Right.
So again, I'm laggy. I clicked on the. There we go. So this is our guest. So you know, yes, the XL geek.
So
yeah, it's hereditary.
So there we are.
There we are.
So who wants to see a little bit more of the
beach?
The of like, because moving the camper onto the jack pads turned out to be way more work because we didn't plan right when we built the Sunshade, the Palapa.
Yeah. Needless to say, we had a little bit of an accident.
So let's start playing it, and then I'll just put it to the side, and we'll mute it, and you guys can watch it to the side. But let's just play it a little bit more.
Is it unmuted?
Yeah, it's unmuted on both sides.
Yeah, but you should mute yours.
So we still have to do a lot of the work to get ready. We need to pack up the inside, which Tracy is doing right now. We need to lube the slide rails. I already cleaned the panels because it is getting cloudy and our solar is lagging a bit. But anyways, let's see what needs to be done to get this puppy moved from here to there, 16 inches. So you can kind of have a look, kind of see the challenges that we had. So we'll let's just get through.
Speed it up a little bit,
let's just get through this part.
I'm just sad that we're not going to be able to go to the land this year because man, we had a lot of fun.
We did.
I buried this dog pad
because normally they never roll over it, but because the camper is 16 inches off center from the dolly, from the jack pads, we're actually going to have to roll over this one. So I put some boards down, so like plywood, and I buried it with sand, nice soft sand. So hopefully we don't crack the top of the dolly pad trying to move the camper. Let's see what happens.
We're gonna close the slides now.
For you drone lovers, here you go. So we'll just mute that music. So we had, this is where, I don't know if you remember from when we left Cabo San Lucas, the kind of the front driver jack motor failed. And then what happened here, you're seeing I'm actually hand cranking in the back too. And so during this lift, 2 more of the jacks failed. So we were down to just 1 in the back that was still electrically driven.
Yeah.
And in the end, all 4 of them failed. So it is jacks are the biggest weakness on truck campers. For everything, all the benefits of truck, having a truck camper, being able to have a vehicle once you get there. The jacks, I remember when we were researching this, we used to see all the time people complained about these happy jacks. A lot of people call them crappy jacks. So we've had all 4 motors replaced when we got back, and we're being very careful now. We started shedding weight, getting weight out of here. I don't think, and this camp is heavy to begin with.
Yeah.
And as soon as you put anything in it, it gets overweight. So I think there'll always be issues with the jacks. So what we decided to do, and like we were, I think, a little tired and anxious, like getting nervous about leaving and having to leave early. And we'll a few options here in terms of what we could do. And in the end, probably the easiest. Oh, hang on, I'm going to say something.
So camper under there.
We could have raised the palapa, we could have cut the edge off, or we could dig a trench. Raising the palapa, impossible, too heavy. Now, cutting it off, that would defeat the purpose. Then the palapa, the fridge slide, would not be under the palapa. This way, we can get the solution done today, and the fridge will be under the palapa.
Okay, I did stop this video.
Doesn't want to.
It's very laggy.
There you go. I think we're back.
Yeah. So what let me unmute people. And so we are back. Sorry about that. We're just it's kind of strange. We used to have great internet here, but we're taking the stream in from Cowgirl. We've got ours going. We've got Tracey's going.
Yeah.
The thing is that she's in the stream. So what I'll do is, I took her out. So Tracey's actually on the YouTube feed. So she's doing the commenting through the YouTube. And the thing is that if you do the comments through StreamYard, you don't get that @ symbol that, where you could put the channel, other people's channel name and it fills it in for you. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of why we do that. And we know that Cowgirl's internet is kind of like just a basic internet. And that's great. It's great. You can get downloads done fairly well. That's good for that. But you really have to look at the upload speed when you're streaming, because you're uploading to the web to broadcast out your stream. and that's where the upload is usually a lot lower than the download bandwidth. So have a look at that if you're having internet issues. Okay. So let's just have a look here. Still lag.
So getting back to Tasha, like that. So that's your next video is the puppy's first cut. Perfect.
And there's like next to no edits in it. It's pretty much completely raw because a lot of people are like, oh, you're going to cut out all the bad spots. No, this is everything. Absolutely everything that happens. So, yep.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, people want to see the whole process, I think, right?
Yeah. So the only major cut is when I had to do a nail trim and I had to put the puppy away for a minute. So that's it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, just like I was cutting, when I was cutting the video yesterday for when we were actually leaving and we were bringing the dog to leave her in the shelter, and there was just so much there. It's like, it's too bad because there was a lot of Spanish with and there was some really good interaction there. But to make the video, I think it's still 15 minutes long. It's still 15 minutes long. So, if I put all that footage together and maybe, just cut out little transitions, it'd probably be 30, 40 minutes long. And I know people say that they really like to get the feel of being there, but
are they going to
like myself, are they going to stick? Is most people going to stick around? The answer is no, which kills the YouTube algorithm for a percentage of watch time on a video. So
yeah, this one was originally an hour. So because I didn't want to cut it out, is I sped it up and then I slowed it down to like the important parts, like watching the puppy work through like a moment. I slowed that down so people could really understand, oh, they're wiggly. This is how she's either consoling the puppy because she was nervous. Overall, she was very nervous and scared, and their moms don't be like, go be good for the groomers. No, this is how you get your food. This is how you go to the bathroom. This is how you sniff the grass. And then you could slow down how I corrected her without being too harsh and with being soft, and slow that down because that speeded. We have no sound again.
No, camping therapy is leaving and he's waving to them.
Oh, I thought it was me like there was no snap.
Well, thank you for leaving the stream, Ron. We appreciate that. There you go. Sorry about that, Tash. What you were saying?
That's okay. Oh, you guys were.
Lisa, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
So, yeah, I slowed down the important parts because there were some moments like.
So when do your videos come out?
Whenever life lets me have time. So this video was shot like almost a month ago, and then I had no computer, and then since I've had a computer, life has been crazy. So I'm finally got to editing it yesterday, and I should be done today. But today's another busy day too. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna let myself sleep in, and I can rewatch your guys' live later. Wide awake 7:30. But on work days, I'm like, oh, come on, let me have like another half. So we got to go get more dog food. So the girls and I will go on an outing, and then I have a photo shoot later. That'll be fun. And I'm hoping to film the photo shoot if she'll let me.
There you go.
So that'll be a good time.
So yeah, well, that's cool. I know now, kind of moving moving back to Tumbleweed, just so the people that just joined, we decided to fly down to Cabo this year and go back to our kind of old strategy, which is to rent a condo so we can rent by the month, so it reduces the cost of living down there. And so the big announcement is, we haven't really discussed this, like that we're going to say this morning, but Tracey and I have decided that since we're not going to have RV life, we're going to have more content like we used to have in Tracey's channel. Tracey had kind of a nutrition and fitness and exercise and kind of good living. So we are going to take our few My Sharona Cyrus extra pounds that we generated from,
oh my God,
from kind of not being so active, and we're going to get back in shape. So that's, and it's going to be about traveling around Cabo to see how things have changed, with the new paradigm of the My Sharona. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So any ideas and things that you'd like us to cover is going to be that. So season 4.
So we where we moved to, you've seen in some of the pictures in the very beginning of the video that they do have a gym, but apparently the gym has been revamped and there's a new owner, so there's new equipment. The pictures don't show, or the pictures that we showed you are from the old gym. So now we have to buy a membership when we get there. It's not part of the condo and the condo fees anymore. You have to pay extra, but it's worth it because it's like right down the road and it's easy to walk to. So yeah, we're gonna be exercising. We're gonna be walking more. That's what I loved about the condo, is the fact that we really felt great because we walked everywhere and we were doing the gym. And finally, I got this guy into a gym.
And
yeah, like I went with Tasha before, but he wouldn't go. And now finally, this guy's going to start going to the gym with me.
I haven't been since, Tracey. I'm not going to lie.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Oh, I know. You know what? It happens. But I feel like I'm going to say it. I feel like crap because I've been eating so bad this last, like, I'll have to say 3 months at least, Christian. Hey, we've been eating a lot of sugar. It's the bad stuff, all the stuff
so I think more internet issues. I tried showing my second screen again, and it's just not. Oh, hang on. It would probably help if I add it. There we go.
Yeah. Can you, on the side there, can you show the?
Yeah. So the gym is up here.
Yeah.
By the front desk. There's a restaurant over here. Let me see.
There's the gym.
Yeah, that's the old gym, the old setup. They've indicated now it's the gym is rented out to a private company, and they've added. Sorry if I'm scrolling fast here.
Yeah, it's giving me I already have a migraine. It's giving me. It's hurting my eyes worse.
I thought. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is the old equipment, but even with this old equipment, we managed to get
it was great.
in really good shape when we were down there.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you with us on our progress, how we're progressing.
Yeah.
So the season will start with the big announcement. So you're behind the scenes right now. We haven't shot any of this.
No.
And we're leaving in I don't know, 6 weeks. So we're so busy planning and writing out checklists, to-do lists of everything that has to be done to close out the camper and get things ready to head to Cabo San Lucas. The one thing, I just remembered regardless if we were going to Cabo or driving, especially, is that we didn't have our renewal tag for the license plate because our plate was expiring in November 20. So it was expiring, December 1st. It would have been expired. So I was all concerned, are we going to get this done? So I was able to renew it online because it's in another province.
Right.
So they mailed me the tag. We got it this week. So just little things like that that we got to get done. I mean, closing the camper has been really a difficulty in terms of figuring out with the solar system. So we don't have a choice. We have to take the camper off the truck to access the battery. So we have to take it off the truck. We have to brace it because the jacks they're too weak. So we have to brace it at least on 4 sides to take that weight off the jacks a little bit.
Yeah, we can't leave it on the jacks the whole winter.
And then we have to cut the power, disconnect the battery, and take the battery inside. It's a lithium battery. It can stay outside all winter, but I think it would slowly discharge all winter in the cold, extreme cold. So we're actually going to bring it in the heated garage. Yeah, we froze again, I think. Supposed to have it, I think, at about two-thirds charge, like 66% when you store it. You don't store the battery a full, a lithium battery. You don't keep it fully charged when you're just parking it. And the thing is, we can't leave it in the camper because we cannot cut the whole load. The battery monitor is tied directly to the battery, and it runs about 3 watts. And so that will kill the battery. It'll bring it down to 0 and just absolutely destroy that battery.
Will It Grow says, yeah, it's better to bring it indoors.
So we got to do that. So we have to time getting stuff out of here, moving temporarily to the kids, to a bedroom in the basement at the kids. But we want to stay in the camper as long as we can. This is home for us. It feels weird to not sleep in the camper. And also get our suitcases ready, how much clothes. We want to travel light this year.
Yes.
And we tend to bring too many things. And so a little bit overwhelmed. I've got work. I'm trying to edit videos to be caught up so that we can finish the content of season in the next couple of weeks. So I may move up the next 2 videos to actually Tuesday and next Friday to get caught up before we leave. But it should be just about right. And then we have to shoot the content of the announcement of us leaving and then try to keep up so that our video is more in real time. What you see on Friday is what we did maybe the week before.
Yeah.
Or 5 days before.
Yeah, our videos are going to be more, like, I want to say time sensitive. It'll be at least a week. It'll be a lot closer to the actual time that we shot the video than what we've been showing you. Like, as you can see, the video that we're showing is that we're in Baja. Well, that was in the winter, spring. I guess spring we're going to be coming back, right?
Yeah, we're in March right now,
Right.
So we'll be all caught up in the next 3-4 weeks. We'll be mid-May, and we made it home. And then we didn't really shoot anything for the summer, thank God, because that content I think would have been wasted. We were more busy catching up with life.
Yeah.
Kind of life back home and family and friends. So that's that. I'm just gonna go have a quick look to see who is on, see if Bob's on next. Typically we go
Bob's Adventure.
Bob's Adventure on Wheels.
On Wheels.
I have a simple question. Do you guys have a pet first aid kit?
A what?
A pet first aid kit.
For your travels.
During our travels?
We have a first aid kit.
We have a first aid kit, but that's probably would be a good topic. What's different in a pet first aid kit that's not in a
we've
human?
Got the bandage. We've got the
vet wrap. Human bandage sticks differently to animals and isn't recommended.
Okay.
Even the gauze.
depending what kind of injury. So maybe
you know what? When we were out, when we were in Baja, and well, there's cacti, right? So the dogs had to get used to it on their paws. And I'll tell you something: when it's really hot, it's not good. Like it's really. So what I did was I took some of the bandage and I bandaged their paws to get them used to the heat. And I didn't want, especially our princess, Maggie, her paws are so tiny that I was scared that the little, the needles from the cacti, because they fall off and they're in this, I was afraid that she was going to get them in her paw or in between the paws. Oh my God. Terrifying. What happened?
I should tell these to you.
Yours, or
Well,
yeah.
He's got to keep it because your
I wonder.
Mine is, but yours is not.
What would these be like in the heat? These are your dog's size. It's like little rubber boots.
On. Tasha?
No,
they fall off.
Do they? I got them in a Value Village.
No, they bite them off. Like
yeah. Maggie is so bad. She will rip them suckers off. But yeah, she doesn't like the heat or she doesn't like things in her paw. And I'm trying to help her with those. She rips them off.
Uncle Lisa. Too funny.
Yeah. She's like that child that, you try and help them.
But they don't want your help.
But they're just so stubborn. Yeah, they're just so stubborn that they want to do it their way anyway.
Yeah. Uncle Lisa is definitely handy having a pet first aid kit. My first aid kits are actually designed. So pretty much anything in a human kit can be added to a pet kit, and then you kind of just add more things specific to pets. So mine range in my car, I have one that's designed for humans, horse, and dogs. So I always keep extra leashes and slip leads because I'm in Alberta in the winter, car accidents happen. So it's super handy to have those extra leashes. I was driving to work one day and there's this shepherd thing in the middle of a busy street. Nobody else has a leash around to catch this dog. And I keep treats handy, like the stinky treats that dogs will like and can smell from a distance.
Yeah.
So you never know when you're going to need some of this stuff. And I was actually pet first aid trained before I was human first aid trained. And a lot of that is my line of work, but it's coming.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we always have water. We always have treats. We always have the necessities in the car, in the truck, inside the camper, at the kids. Yeah, we had those. We have those little paw things, but
they won't keep them on.
And she'll literally lay there and she will lick it, bite it, paw it till she gets them all off.
Yeah.
Stubborn. I don't know what it is.
I got boots for the winter because we got so cold last winter. I had to boot them up just for a quick pee break. It took longer to get them all ready to go outside than we were outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, good morning. Good morning, Willie.
Yeah.
Good morning, Will It Grow? You know what I don't have on our guest list, Will It Grow, is what is your name? We don't actually have your name.
Oh yeah, we have the Excel file, but we don't have the name.
Let's see, Will It Grow? Dang. Darn.
There.
Where?
Right, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's right there, but
but you don't have the name.
We don't have the name.
Let me just ask them.
I just did. That'd be cool, first aid. So that was an interesting topic. Now I just checked. I'll just go check again. Sometimes Bob just comes on. he's not on. He doesn't appear to be having a live stream. I went to actually his page, and if he comes on, we'll go catch his live stream. No, I don't see him.
I don't know who's on next after us.
We can continue a little bit.
Oh, when is Gina? Oh, it's Van Vita.
Yeah, that's 2 days away. That's tomorrow. Today noon. Today noon we have Amy, Empath
Amy,
Embracing Life.
Yeah.
So Amy's on at 12, and that's all. The other ones are different days.
Yep. So I don't see Bob.
No, Jerry Holly tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Well, I have another hour.
Oh, NF. What's NF? NF.
What?
Oh, NF, National Forest. National Forest. There you go. Well, hello, Desert Adventures in Arizona.
Oh.
So have you guys been kind of summer, or are you just kind of getting to starting to as the weather comes in? Let's go see. Are they on the guest list?
Desert Adventure in Arizona.
Yes, they were here last weekend.
They were here last week. We don't have their name either.
What are your names, Desert Adventure? So we can put you on the guest list, and we'll show you the guest list. There you go. So we'd certainly like to have your name there.
Spent a week up here in the cool weather. Cool weather?
Cool weather's nicer than cold.
Oh, it's up. Yeah. To the cold weather in Canada any day.
Okay, Steve and Hiromi. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to try to pronounce that in Spanish.
Hiromi.
All right. So
Hiromi? Is there? I see. I'm doing it in Spanish. I got a little bit of an
yeah.
R.
In Spanish, you don't pronounce the
Hiromi.
H. I'm just trying to type here. You know, guys don't multitask very well.
7,600 feet elevation. That's
colder than Helen.
for sure. That makes sense.
Wow.
Oh, it's Japanese. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. So did I say it right? Hiromi.
Hiromi.
I don't want to destroy that name.
We'll go with that. Yep. Hiromi, Japanese name. There we go.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, you've come back
hello.
again.
Yes.
So you're just joining us now. So our big announcement is that we decided to fly to Cabo San Lucas and spend the winter there in a condo that we've stayed at before. We are having to winterize our truck camper, something that we've never done before.
Yeah.
So, and we got to clear everything out that is liquid that could freeze. So not a good situation for us. We're kind of very sad about it. But, you know, it's like...
It was nice having it. It's really nice. The people that travel with their camper, they know it's nice to have your house with you. I mean, everything's here. You know, there's certain things I can't bring when we travel with the airline. That is here. It's like your household stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we end up going to Costco. We used to...
Let's party. Oh, now it's going to be really all my show. Are they going to come back? I think they have to, right? So for the next hour, we can talk about pets and dogs and horses. That's all I really know about. They lost internet. Abandoned. Fun times. I am not singing. You do not want me to sing. I break glass.
Okay, so sorry about that. Our Wi-Fi booster dropped out. So we're back. We actually hooked up directly to the house network and not the cell, which is strange. You know, the booster should be stronger signal. But maybe we should try.
What were you saying now?
We were singing a song about you.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
well, it won't be me.
That was
abandoned. Amanda.
So we were talking about, you know, getting this. So the big announcement is that season 4, which will start here next month in October, probably late October, we will launch season 4 with us announcing the big announcement that we've decided to go south via airplane as opposed to truck camper. And it will be more about health and getting into shape and eating right and feeling better and feeling stronger. I mean, through this My Sharona Cyrus, I think a lot of people have kind of
put on weight,
you know, for different reasons. Like I call it the My Sharona depression. You know, what do you do? It's like if you're not as happy with what's going on, for us, it's definitely that.
But for the people that can't, it's not everybody, because the people that I follow on YouTube and stuff, they're mostly workout channels and Canadian, I guess you want to call them health and wellness channels. They're doing well, but that's their business, their livelihood is that. So I still follow them. I just don't do their workouts.
I don't know. It's like, from my perspective, I didn't know what we were going to do. You know, it's like our Tumbleweed RvLife is about RV life, and we're not going to be RVing. I mean, so
we're not changing our name just because we're not in the truck camper.
I mean, before we went full time, we went down to Cabo San Lucas and we looked at it from a perspective of, you know, what would be good to have if you're RVing in Baja and what was available for facilities.
Yeah. And we did find out more.
We did.
When we actually had the truck camper, we found out a lot more.
Yeah. So, but we won't have a vehicle down there unless rental vehicles are cheaper than they have been.
Cross your fingers.
We don't rent vehicles very often. So when we do, we rent for 2-3 days and we get everything done. You know, we go restock up at Costco.
Yeah.
And, you know.
But if we do rent the vehicle, we will be taking you guys to the land to see what it looks like now, after the storm, after the rainy season, after all that.
See if our stuff's still there, the stuff we left behind.
Yeah.
We want your first reactions.
What's that?
We want your first reactions. So one camera, you guys see your reactions, and then one camera on the land.
Well, if I think I know what it's going to look like, but I'm not saying anything.
There's usually a lot of channeling. The roads get speed up. You know, we probably, first time out there, we'll probably rent a Jeep because it'll be October, November. So it might even still be the rainy season. So we will definitely have a 4x4 Jeep to go out there. We'll pay the big money. And yeah, for sure, we have a GoPro mount for the windshield. So, you know, we don't have to be holding it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be the old GoPro Hero 6. We'll be doing that. And then we have the new, I don't know if I can get it high enough. So we have the new GoPro, which finally we were able to get a media mod which allows
They
you.
hold the microphone.
It actually allows you to connect a microphone, so our sound is going to be so much better. We were struggling, even this latest videos. There's something happened to the sound.
Yeah, I don't know.
In the GoPro 6 that it kept buzzing and really
It was bad.
didn't do well in the wind at all.
No.
Well, if you want to get rid of your GoPro 6, you have somebody to hand me it down to. Just saying.
we have them both going.
Yeah, we do a lot of double camera stuff.
Yes.
Well, not a lot. We do some. It's always.
But the phone, the video on the phone is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
My phone is definitely.
Go ahead.
I want to film from like being on top of sage. And that's really hard with a phone in one hand and her in another.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's true.
I'm just a poor, starving, not student.
Yeah, for sure. It's really tough.
That is tough.
It is tough.
We have a thing that holds the.
Yeah, but we also have like that
holds the phone.
What do they call a harness that you can actually
put
attach.
the GoPro right attached to you.
Yeah, so you do get a somewhat point of view.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
then you
have like helmet mounts and stuff too. I saw.
Yeah, we have that too.
But the helmet bounces.
It does.
Right.
It's not really that.
Whereas your chest kind of stays a little bit more. It's more the center of mass and doesn't bounce so much. Now the GoPro does have somewhat motion correction or stabilization, but it's still not great compared to putting it in a gimbal. Even the gimbal gives it a little bit more. Well, we will consider that at some time, maybe when we get back, Tash.
Maybe when you upgrade 1,000 more.
Well, just go have a look online, on Kijiji and all that. People do sell them.
I'm keeping
my eye. You shouldn't have to pay more than a couple $100 for a 6 at this point.
Yeah.
So let's see, Uncle Lisa. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, Victor's here.
Yep.
Is Victor not working today?
I thought he's working.
I'm looking for him. I don't even see his comment.
He said good morning.
Oh,
I already said good morning.
Oh, there we go. Look at that, Victor.
But I think he's driving.
Yeah, he could be.
That's unsafe to be on your phone and driving.
Well, you probably just said quick. Maybe he's at the loading dock.
Yeah, he loads his truck and then he's off.
He's off today. He's not working.
There you go.
He's not working?
Oh, what the heck? It's not raining.
On your chat.
It's not raining. It's not raining.
There you go.
How come you're off? Well, that's good though.
Yeah, you actually get some weekend time off.
Yeah, no kidding with the kids.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
So. What do you think? What do you think? So what do you think of the new season? Is that going to be interesting for videos? I guess, when it comes to live streaming, we're going to basically be bringing you along. We're actually considering of getting our own internet while we're out there. I vaguely remember that was a possibility. We're there long enough that it'd be worthwhile getting our own internet router and service so that we can do these live streams, because the condo, they do have kind of Wi-Fi, but it's terrible. It's no different than an RV park Wi-Fi. They just don't work, most of the day. And you have to log into it like multiple times a day. It boots you off. And yeah, so we're going to look at getting our own internet. So maybe that's a video, how do you get internet in Mexico as a foreigner, like what's involved.
As a foreigner, yeah.
Yeah. I have to head out. Okay.
is 2 days old and it's already defluffing.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, that's the big dog. That's the big dog.
Bye, traveling granny. See you next time.
Yeah, I needed poop, so we went to the closest place, and it was a $5 toy, and $5 is cheap, so might as well try it. No, I'll stick with Costco.
Yeah.
The ducks at least last a month.
I got so many from the yeah.
I guess the proverbial videos we have to shoot too, going back to kind of closing season 3, we should really do our review of the camper, all the products, all the add-ons we did, just to get our impressions of, you know, documenting on video what we liked and didn't like, or what was a good buy and what was a terrible buy, you know, on all the add-ons that we added, all the accessories. So we still need to do that 1 year review. We did the 3 likes, dislikes about the Eagle Cap 1200. We should really do that to close season 3.
Yeah, we should.
You know, I was editing episode 59 yesterday of season 3, so I'm surprised that we got that high a number. But you know, hopefully we can do a video a week while we're down in Cabo San Lucas, and that it will be interesting enough for you guys to stick around and watch.
Well, you will be, because when you videotape your progress, it's got to be week by week anyways, Christian, and you got to videotape what you're eating, which is what we're going to be doing. We're videotape when we're eating down there, the places we go down there for healthy food, because there's a lot of new, not just vegan, but there's a lot of new health restaurants down there that have just opened up. So we're going to be hitting them up because we would like them to stay in business.
And the one thing that we've never done too, which would be interesting, you know, it's like we should bring the GoPro harness.
Yeah.
Because our gimbal does not, the gimbal only takes the camera, it does the actual media mod does not fit in the gimbal. So we'll play with that. Sorry if there's noise. But to actually do a live directly off the GoPro, I quickly played with that feature, but that would be interesting to take you along as we head through downtown. We walk
like
around downtown.
A live walk and talk. Yeah.
Just the issue there. The issue there is data.
Is data.
So, you know, we only have. I have 22 gigs, and Tracy doesn't use her data down there. We shut off her phone because of the cost. So, and we have our little Mexican phone, and we can get. I think it's 4 gigs for $15, which is not bad compared to up here. But you know, we just use our Mexican phone to deal with, you know,
snow?
Communicating.
No, it's just really light outside.
Okay, geez.
But
oh my God, I had a heart attack.
We just woke up.
Oh wow. Yes. Wow. Okay. It's a tough life, Tasha. It's tough life.
It's the life of senior dogs.
Yeah, but I love them because when you travel with them, you know, they don't need too much. You know, you don't have to walk around too much. You can just put them in the area there beside you. They sleep most of the day. They're fine.
Delta's happy with exercise still, but she gets sore.
Yes. Yeah. See, that's like, well, Ducky, like Amanda's got a big dog, so Ducky needs to run, but she's also like, you know, the husky in her needs to run, needs to be outside, so they have to walk her.
No, Delta does pretty good.
Let's see if our glare is gone.
Oh, it's still
there.
It's still glary.
Show you our deckling backwards.
Maggie is extra, stays in bed till 11. This is true, Victor. Maggie would rather be, you know, bed. If you want to feed her in bed, she will be happy with that.
Oh, it's so funny. I feed my dogs kind of at all different times of the night because I don't like having them beg for the food like at a certain time. It drives me bonkers. So I kind of feed them whenever between 5 and 8. Usually 8:30 is the latest I like to do. As soon as they eat, they put themselves to bed.
Yes.
And I'm like, how old are you? Or if like 9 o'clock hits, they're whining to go to bed. It's like the bedroom door is open. Go. Like, I don't need to be there.
Yeah, but you have to be there. Are you kidding? We're sitting here watching TV and they have to be beside you and they have to say, I want to go to bed.
And it's not like I'm either in the living room or on the couch. Like, you can sleep there too. Like, it's okay. But no, I walk them to the bedroom and I like tuck them in and give them their little kiss, and then I come back out and they'll stay there till I get to bed. But oh my goodness, they're quite characters for sure. And then Luna was nested in like the break of 2 pillows yesterday when I came to bed, and I'm like, get off my pillows. Like, you're dirty. Get off my pillows. So I have to remember to put blankets down on top of everything.
Yes.
I did that. Oh, I did that. She nestled underneath the blanket to get to the pillows because the blanket wasn't good enough. She wanted to be under them. Princess.
That is Maggie. That is Maggie to a T. She needs to be under the blanket and definitely on top of the pillows where she can see everything. There's nothing to see, but I don't know. She needs to be up higher. It's like the Princess and the Pea.
Yep.
It was kind of funny. At one point, Maggie was like 8:15 at night. She would basically start looking up at you and basically saying, how come you're not going to bed?
Yeah.
You know, it's bedtime.
It's bedtime.
And
what are you guys doing?
And it's pretty wild in the morning too. It's like she'll just go out, do her business, and go right back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
You know, as soon as she's done. We could be up, but they're
there right now.
Yeah, but Peta, as soon as we move, she's awake. But Maggie, she's out.
No, but also Peta is only like 3, 4 now.
2, 3, 2.5.
Well, 3.
She'll be 3 in January.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. We got her in 17, I think.
She wasn't that young when we got her, though.
She was 2 months old 4 months old when we.
She was not.
She was 2 months old when we first saw her the first time.
Yeah, we saw her, but we didn't get her.
We took her home at 4 months old. She was still a puppy. Oh, we're gonna have this argument as to who remembers how things actually went down.
We're gonna have this discussion. It's not an argument. Okay. It's a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to contact El Ranchito again and say, hey, how old was Maggie when we got her? Because Papa and I are having a little discussion, and I think that she was older than what he says.
There you go.
Peta is the same age as Ducky, and Ducky is 3.
See? There you go.
Really?
That's what Amanda said. Amanda knows. Amanda's got this brain that dismembers everything. Oh, Uncle Lisa, stop fighting at once. It's not fighting. It's called a discussion.
Bring out the swords.
It's a discussion.
So.
Have you ever grown green onion?
Yes.
So everything else on my balcony has died. So I just pulled the tomatoes because I didn't set them up to live long. My flowers all died, but my green onion is still going crazy. And like,
green onions will grow even inside.
I'm going to bring them inside because who doesn't like green onion? But they're growing like weeds.
Yeah. Yeah. But you just clip, when they're inside, right? You just clip the tops off when they're in the ground and you get all the green part and then it'll just grow again.
Yeah, that's what I do outside too. I never pull them from the ground. I'll pull them from the ground if I'm like gonna kibosh keeping them growing, but can't believe they're still going hard, and it's like we're getting frost at night.
See, that's another thing. I planted. Now this is the thing. We thought we were going to be back this year. Now I planted stuff in the little garden that I made on the land. I put in actual dirt because it's all sand. So I put in actual dirt and I planted stuff. And that's one thing I want to see too, is if they actually came up and if they survived. I don't know.
And our lime trees.
Oh, and our lime trees. We have 3 lime trees.
You know, we watered them in, but we only planted them when we went back. So the video that we edited about leaving was leaving in March, but then we turned around and went back. And so that's the kind of the last videos. When you see the outro today, you'll see the drone kind of going up on the property, and you'll see the water tanks, like the water towers and all that. That was all done after we went back during March and April. So we did that, and then we had 1 month of extra water and propane. So that was just for, we didn't know when we were going to come back. So we set that up very quickly when we went back. So though that video will probably be coming out in about 2.5, 3 weeks. And then it'll be the drive home. I think that one will be one video because it was 6 days. It was a whirlwind. I don't know how much content. I didn't go back and look to see how much we shot.
There wasn't much content because we were in a rush to get back. We didn't know if we could stay in the States, if they were going to have a problem with us being there, because we got, of course, plates from Canada. And during this, during that crazy time, we knew that we had to get back to Canada. But we just flew through. I mean, we could have stopped and seen sights, I guess, but we didn't know that. We thought that we had to go straight through, right? So we were there like 3 days we took?
Yeah.
I think it was 3 days, yeah.
So we've got Cabo supplies, which we're probably not going to do again. We have the water tower installation. We have some drone of the ranch at sunset. We went back to pick up Negrita from the ranch. We have transfer pump installation.
I don't want to see that.
Our pump died. We have lots of content on the chicks, when we took in the chicks, because that was also when we went back. And that's pretty much it. After that, it was servicing Tristan when we got back. So maybe that's the end, is like we're back, we're surfacing Tristan, the truck camper, and that would be the end. That would be the end of the service. So there's still a fair bit of content on there. I'm going to try to give a push. If I'm not that busy, I'll be being the mad editor to try to get things done so we can get all caught up and launch season 4. So my
chat has died.
Your chat has died. Are we still here, people?
There's 8 people watching still, so we should wrap her up soon.
Yeah, we'll wrap her up. So that's what's coming down the line, and we're thinking of maybe doing some non-public videos for you guys. So those longer stream videos, maybe with less editing and leaving more of the content in there. I'm thinking of doing one of those. So typically when I edit, I just bring one clip at a time. I think what I'll do for this one is I'll pick one and I will just bring all the clips in at once, and then just do some little cutting, maybe in transitions, and do a long one. There won't be as much effects and all that.
We will take out the parts where we are having a discussion.
Discussions, yeah. That never happens.
No,
never
happens. Our discussions will be cut out of the video.
There you go. So stick around for the outro, because the outro shows a lot about the setup in Baja if you're new to this channel. So we've eliminated our Wednesday streams, so we don't stream on Wednesdays anymore, just once a week. We're just too darn busy, and I think these are great on Saturdays because people are not as busy.
Yeah.
It's first thing in the morning. We can have coffee and just sit and enjoy.
Papa drank all the coffee this morning.
Not all of it. We're having another discussion. So on that note, we'll see you again next Saturday. We have our video. We'll have a video out Friday, and if we have time, we'll set it up as a premiere. So you're welcome to come to those Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time or 7 Eastern, 6 Central. So, and that would mean 4 o'clock Pacific.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! So hopefully we hit your time zone there. So, and are you working next weekend, Tash?
No, I work Thanksgiving Saturday.
Okay, potentially you can join us again. We'd love to have any of you that would like to come on and just chit chat on a Saturday. That would be awesome. It doesn't have to be RV; it could be anything. We're just hanging out. So on that note, we will catch you next weekend, and stick around for the outro. All right, honey?
That's it.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Love ya.
So we'll catch you in the next one.